Now let me start this off with this is a big one. Hi, my name is Jasmine. I run the Cursitor here on YouTube, and if you don't know already, I'm doing Yarnmas, which is just a big personal advent calendar that my friend set up for me, where each day she bought me a yarn and a prompt sometimes that I'd have to do on that specific day. And it's currently the 19th for me. I film everything a day early, so I'm currently filming the 20th video today, which is next to me, and it is pretty much done. I've done pretty well, if I do say so myself, for winging the pattern. But there is only 4 days left, so I just think to myself, I'm just going to open the 4 just in their own continuous video intros, and I'm just going to work on them as soon as I can, because I only have 5 days to finish this, and everything's still on the bottom of my handy dandy whiteboard, which there is a lot, so I'd rather kind of just bust out the 4 that I know that I have to do still, and then try to go back and finish as many things as possible before the day is over, because I would have opened these up early anyways on Thursday, to be honest. I was going to her house early for Christmas, so I can hang out with her and her family for the holidays before I come home and spend it with my own family. So I would have opened them up tomorrow anyways. So I'm just going to open them now, save myself the little bit of trouble. She can give me the backlash all she wants, and you guys can give me the backlash all you want. But each day when you watch the videos, it will still be my first time reacting to the yarn and the first time I have probably most likely used some of these yarns. So it's not like it's changing the entire experience, and if I did this again next year, I'll just try to be a bit more organized with my time, because I have not been. I've been on a Sims binge again. Recently I've been playing Sims 4 a lot. Yeah, that's where all my time's been going. I currently have my Sims 4 pulled up on my gaming system that you can't see off screen, so don't hate me. I'm just obsessed with the game right now. I'll drop it in 2 weeks and I'll go back to normal crocheting, okay? We're not gonna play this forever. But I do have a pretty big one to open today, as you can see by the picture. There is a bit of a hump in the back, so there are a lot of colors in here though, I will say that. It is PPXLSH, PPXLP, and PPXLT, and then it says you need loose gray on it as well. So I will get any gray yarn that I do have. I don't have much gray yarn, so fingers crossed that this can actually work for me. There are a few different, there's 3 different colors here obviously, but I'm guessing PPXL stands for Premier Parfait XL, which is their Sweet Snuggles thickness, which I don't have a gray in, but I can double up on burlap blanket and it works just the same. So that's probably going to be my plan. Sorry about that, you could hear the knock on the door. I had a family member come in and ask me to do something, so we're back real quick to finish the rest of this. So I'm gonna open this. I don't know which way to open it, because there's obviously 1, 2, 3, 4 in here, which is there's 4 in here. I guess I'm just gonna open it this way. I have a suspicion that the yarns are. If I were to try to guess the colors though, I don't know what SH would be. I'm guessing P is purple and T might be teal or turquoise. Or tan. I didn't think of tan. Right, let's see. I'm just going to grab them all one by one. Okay, so I was right to some extent. Okay, something fell. We're just going to move the note to the side first. I guess I should keep this in theme so you guys don't see that I'm looking at them. We've got Parfait Sprinkles in the color Hummingbird. I have a feeling I know what the prompt is now. It's probably going to say make something hummingbird related. This is really cute though. I liked the other sprinkles yarn I used. So that's a steal. Okay, I can see this one, so we'll grab this one. This one is Parfait XL in the color purple. Got that one right. And then this one, oh, this one's orange. That was the last one in the giant bag. Parfait XL in the color tangerine. No wonder why she's been eating so many tangerines. No wonder. The Parfait XLs have 87 yards or 200 grams, and the Sprinkles has 65 yards or 150 grams. There's no point in me reading those to you. I'm just doing it to do it. But to the little slip of paper, it says, make a hummingbird and need loose gray. This is a pattern that she bought specifically. She bought 3 patterns during Yarnmas. The other ones, if they were a prompt, I just came up with them with myself, or I found previous patterns that like I either had, or I went on Ribbler and I just found a pattern I liked and did that. But I know the hummingbird one is one that she purchased. The 3 patterns that she purchased for this year's Yarnmas was the Baphomet from day 1, which, spoilers alert, sorry, was Baphomet from day 1, the Lily of the Valley car hanger, and now the hummingbird. So we found all our prompts. This is like such a combo, I guess, because like there is like a hint of like orangey purple teal in here. So she went, okay, you want orange and purple? And then I will obviously get a ball of Burnett blanket because I don't have a color in Sweet Snuggles or in Parfait XL on hand that is in gray. I've been trying to use it all recently, so the only things I have left is like browns and blues right now, which is definitely not going to cut it. So I'm just going to get a ball of Burnett blanket in gray, and I'm going to like crochet through it twice in order to make it thicker to match the thickness of these. But this is super cute. And I can't wait because like I'm almost done with yesterday's prompt. So I might get a chance to start this tonight. I'm excited. So I have an update on the hummingbird. I will say, 1, the purple yarn is completely gone. There's no more of that. The sprinkles yarn looks barely touched, and that's because I did barely touch it. So there's still a lot of sprinkles yarn left over, and there's still a lot of orange yarn left over. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use the leftover orange and sprinkles yarn for. I guess that's something I kind of got to decide right now because I have to use these. I'll figure something out. Maybe like a dinosaur would be cute. I feel like maybe not. Is that a good idea? We'll think about it. But the purple one is completely gone, and that's because I used the purple as the main body color. I wasn't sure which color scheme my friend was going for, but the orange was here, so I thought maybe she meant that, and then I figured this was probably supposed to be like the accent color, so then I left the purple as the main body color, and I kind of wish one of these 2 colors here, the purple or the orange, was just a little lighter than the other. Like I wish it was like a light orange or a light purple. That way it would contrast one another rather than just both being big and bold colors. And this is just gray yarn that I had. This wasn't part of the challenge. But head on, it looks like that. It's stuffed kind of weird. It's just how the head shape was. So kind of try to squeeze it into a better shape for the camera. There we go. But it's got the little belly, it's got little feetsies on the bottom. The wings I sewed on pretty nice, I would say. We got a lot of color shiftings here, and it's a big hummingbird. It's a big hummingbird. So I completely used up the purple. Like I said, these 2 still have stuff left over. I can't make another hummingbird because I don't have a 3rd color in Sweet Snuggles. Well, I do have a 3rd color in Sweet Snuggles, which is the same equivalent as Parfait XL, except I used some of the orange, and I used every inch of the purple to make and sew on every last piece, so I wouldn't have any extra yarn to make it out of like the orange main color, and I only have like blues and browns, and I feel like that wouldn't work so well with like a neon orange, and I don't have white to make a white belly instead of using this. So that's kind of just off the table as to making another hummingbird out of this. I will say though, I feel like it'll be a fun idea to do something fun. That means it's never fun. But if I were to revisit the days I did on Yarnmas with the yarn I could actually pick. So like, if, for example, if I wanted to title the video Revisiting Yarnmas Day, and then this is day 21, right? Revisiting Yarnmas Day 21. And I would use this pattern, and I would find colors that I wanted, and I would crochet out of the colors I wanted. Or if I were to do Revisiting Yarnmas Day 3, and I would get to remake the bunnies and overalls, or what was supposed to be the dragon. You know, I feel like that could be fun, kind of like a little redemption arc. But I feel like that's also kind of dragging it, so I don't know. Let me know if you guys think that's like a fun idea. trying to redo some things here and there, or if that's just like, no, just don't even. I'd rather see you do new content every week. Don't even do that. So the hummingbird's done. I'm done rambling. I'm going to figure out what to do with these two colors, and if I end up using it, then I end up using it. If I don't get a chance to use it, then I don't know. I guess I film an outro and then cut it back on. Okay, we're back with the update and the outro. You will see I'm in different clothing, obviously. It is the next day. My hair is a bit of a mess currently, so we're going to ignore that. I was leaving it down and out of its bun today, but I didn't get a chance to use either of the sprinkle yarn or the orange yarn because one, I just don't know what to do with the sprinkled yarn. To be completely honest, I really don't know what to do with it. If I had like another big ball of white, I would make another cow out of it. But I don't have another big ball of white, and I'm not going to until after Christmas. So I think I'm just going to hold on to that one for that reasoning of I just don't know what to do with it other than use it to make another patched cow. And for the orange yarn, I know what I want to do with it. I want to make a Squishmallow Fox that I've seen a pattern for. But the problem is that I still do not have white, so that won't get done until after Christmas either. So I'm just sadly going to have to be holding on to those yarns until after Yarnmas and probably until the new year when I can go to Michael's. So won't be getting any of that done. Here's the hummingbird. One last time though, it just hit me with its beak. And I will say a quick little update on one of the other yarns that I did have. If you remember way back to the Lily of the Valley car hanger day with the pixie dust, I used the pixie dust. So I used the green pixie dust and the purple pixie dust to make the flowers, and then the just brown velvet that I had to like match it. So that's what the little flower portion looks like. There was no tail for this pattern, so but I think it turned out super cute, and this is the daisy version of the shell. So then I was like, let me make the sunflower version of the shell. So here's the sunflower version. Let me put them up next to each other. So this one's daisy, this one's sunflower. Let me know which one you guys like better, because I don't know. I can't tell. I think that they're both super cute. And you can tell this one is beheaded, and that is because this is all I could get done out of its head. I kind of ran out of yarn, and I figured this looked like a little ridiculous to try to do this. Even though it is curved a little, I felt like that just looked ridiculous compared to this one who has its full head. So I don't think this one's getting done anytime soon because I already placed another order for Premier Yarns, and I don't plan on doing another one immediately right after because there's a huge like shipping thing that you have to do, which I guess shipping's not the worst to pay. But if I'm only buying one yarn and then the shipping is more expensive than the one yarn, I'd rather just wait to buy the yarn. But I already placed an order for a bunch of other stuff, so it felt like why place an order for one more of these. Like, I'd rather just wait until I have to order from Premier again and just keep this to the side for now and then just order another green when it comes down to it. But I did completely use up the green ball. So between the car hanger vine and these two turtles, the yarn is completely gone for this. I still have more of the purple one because it wasn't the main color, obviously. So I will still have that to do on my spare time. I'm just moving stuff out the way so I can put this back where it was. I kind of just have a giant laundry hamper next to me that I put them all in, the yarns that I'm currently using. So I remember where they all are and I don't lose any of them. But that was just a little update on the turtle. I kind of can't do anything else for that. And there's the hummingbird. I do have the rest of the Yarnmas yarns because I'm going to my friend's house early for Christmas to celebrate with them. So I will say, all of the Yarnmas yarn that I have left to do is all in my yarn bag right here. And if you don't know what this yarn bag is, I just bought it off Amazon. There's no affiliation for that, by the way. I'm not like endorsing the product in any way. I just got this one year for Christmas and I like this bag. So I also keep all of my little custom hooks in the front here, which I think look super cute. I always say it. Let me know if you guys want like an in-depth video of me going over all my hooks and my stitch markers, because I have all my stitch markers too, because I really like them. But in here, I can't show you the inside, But there is the yarn. Well, I guess I could show you part of the inside. Because it's covered by the rainbow hat. You can see there's pouches back here. It's like that on the other side. And then there are divots on the side. So there is a yarn holder here, 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 and here. And then there's the middle gap. So what I usually like to do is I like to put the yarn in the yarn holders and then put the stuffing in the middle. So that way I can reach the yarn out when I need it and then pull the stuffing out when I need it, stuff things. And then as everything goes back in there, it's replaced the placement of the stuffing. So I like this bag. It's also got 2 massive cup holders on the side and a couple things where you can pull the yarn straight out of their side pockets. There's also a giant zipper back here, which currently just has Skittles wrappers back there and stuffing. So that's where I keep my candy load. But every yarn that I need is still in here. For Yarnmas, there is only a couple days left. There's 3 days left, to be specific. And I've already started tomorrow's, so I'll see you then with it.